and I've decided to give you an extra dose this week. So this week's plant is this hunk of cabbage. The Staghorn or Elkhorn fern, Platycerum bifurcatum. This one is an interesting find. Staghorn ferns are rare and expensive in the plant world, often displayed indoors, mounted on wood, or hanging as ornamental pieces. In the tropical and subtropical regions, they can thrive outdoors year round. While walking with my family at Bonnet Springs Park, a newly developed park on what was once an EPA Superfund site, I spotted staghorn ferns hanging from the southern oaks. Further along the trail, I found one growing epiphytically, just as it would in the wild, clinging to a tree and thriving. It's hard to tell whether this fern was intentionally placed or naturally found its way there, but I'm inclined to believe the latter, as the area still needs some love and development. Staghorn ferns are known for their striking forked fronds, which resemble deer or elk antlers. They produce both basal fronds, which are sterile, and foliar fronds, which are fertile. They're relatively easy to grow and have become a popular houseplants or garden accents in warmer regions. However, they're not cold tolerant and struggle when temperatures drop below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. As an epitite, the staghorn fern grows on the surface of other plants, deriving its nutrients and moisture from air, rain, or organic debris. Epiphytes, like orchids, mosses, and other ferns, play crucial roles in forest ecosystems and biodiversity. While the staghorn fern is native to places like Java, New Guinea, New South Wales, Queensland, and Lord Howe Island, it's naturalized in Florida and even considered invasive in Hawaii. Despite their beauty, it's still a non-native species here in America and brings no benefits to native biodiversity. And I wouldn't recommend keeping them outdoors in non-native regions. What strikes me most is how plant enthusiasts often prioritize exotic species over natives. It seems the rare and more foreign a plant, the more desirable it becomes. But what if I told you there were native epiphytes just as rare and exotic right around you? Imagine if the yellow fringe orchid, Plantaris ciliaris, a stunning and critically endangered North American native, was said to hail from a far-off jungle, only to live in perfect conditions. Wouldn't that make it seem just as beautiful, if not more so? An endangered native plant is the flex that you need, not the staghorn fern. These plants, like the yellow fringe orchid, are just as beautiful, but also vital to our ecosystems here in North America. Let's take pride in our native biodiversity. Please follow and like for next week's plant. Thank you, and don't forget to plant native.